Greetings everybody and welcome back to a brand new PRLostGalaxy2014 review, continuing my reviews on the endless winter saga of Justice League by McFarlane Toys for the DC Multiverse line. So here we are with my review on Wonder Woman next in this wave. Now technically Wonder Woman is the first in the Build a Frost King wave, but I chose to do her second, and because, Batman, because, I have like so many Batman figures so far, I need to do other characters from the DC universe for a change. My very first Wonder Woman figure, and a Wonder Woman figure to add to the collection, and this wave specifically to build the Frost King. So when you get the Frost King, when you get Wonder Woman, you get the Frost King's torso area. So we get the, the torso piece, since I already got the arms from Batman. We'll wait until I go around John Stewart's Green Lantern and Black Adam next and last. And then we can finally get around assemble, see how Frost King is by the end of one of their reviews. So now that we got Wonder Woman, Diana Themyscira, here to slay the Frost King, or assemble him once we get around it. So I really have to admit that while I do like this Wonder Woman figure, but it can look like something that would belong in the Snyderverse, like Wonder Woman 2017 or something, or like something from like any of the Amazons and Themyscira when Diana's not around, like but it's just the Amazonian outfit is very, very, very Wonder Woman, and it's very exactly her character, because the way how they had her like this. Because when I saw this figure, when I bought this figure back in July of 2025, the figure was pretty cheap. Like, I bought her because it was a peg warmer, and how female figures were not selling as much, so I bought her for like, I don't know, $16 or something when I bought her on Amazon from a seller that had her for cheap. So I was like, all right, let me get her. And after all, I love Wonder Woman, and I gotta own a Wonder Woman figure somehow. So here's the front of the package, featuring Wonder Woman with the Build a Frost King torso piece with her sword and trading card and base stand and everything with those accessories. So again, when you get Wonder Woman, she comes with Frost King's torso area, so that's already been done. Batman got the arms, that's done. Then you got Wonder Woman with the chest and torso area, so we're doing that now. So with that being said, let's open up Diana Themyscira herself and slay that king. Alright, now that we got Wonder Woman out of the package, let's now go over the Build a Frost King piece. So for Frost King, so when you get Wonder Woman, she comes with the Frost King accessory, torso area. You got the the leg ports for when I get the other, when I go over whoever has the legs. And then from Batman, we got the arms. So let's put in the arms and see how Frost King looks with those arms together. Well, just gotta make sure it's all plugged in all the way, because sometimes I'm not really good with assembling these Build-A-Figures for DC or Marvel. But I just gotta try, though. It's just gotta put extra effort putting in the the arms and legs and the joints that they go to. Because, all right, let me see here. I swear I thought I had the arm in the joint, but that can be a little difficult. But let's see now. I had to pause recording so I can try to get those arms out. But man, those arms and the pegs, as good as much as I've been anticipating this wave and anticipating the figure that I'm building, but I'm just like, man, that was tough. So now we have Frost King almost coming together. Just need to put on the head from Green Lantern and the legs from Black Adam, and then we'll see how Frost King looks overall for this Build-A-Figure wave. So now he's almost coming together and complete. And almost complete. So let's put that body ahead, that partial body ahead. Now for Wonder Woman, she only has 2 accessories if you also count her sword. So you got her base stand with the 2016 DC Comics logo, like with the rest. So put that away. And then here is a trading card for this Endless Winter Wonder Woman. And I really like the art, the artwork they used for her, because, again, I haven't read the comic. Now, she may have her Amazonian shield in the comic panel, but she didn't come with I guess they figured if they gave her a shield with that sword, But again, there was no way you can get the shield. I don't know if there was like another figure for this where she has both the sword and the shield. But since this Wonder Woman is only part of this Build-A-Figure wave, she wouldn't come with a shield. But now let's go over her. Yeah, you can tell the dent, some of the dents on the card because I was struggling trying to put the arms into the Frost King. So you have Wonder Woman's data file, real name Diana Prince, Diana Themyscira, Diana Prince. So Diana is the daughter of Hippolyta, queen of the immortal Amazon warriors, and Zeus, the mighty Olympian god. Diana grew up isolated on the paradise island of Themyscira until pilot Steve Trevor crashed there and revealed the outside world to her. Soon she traveled to that world where she became a champion for justice and equality as Wonder Woman. The Amazon princess possesses godlike strength, speed, and the ability to fly. She is also a skilled warrior, wearing bullet deflecting bracelets and wielding the lasso of truth. Yeah, and also if they had included a lasso of truth, speaking of, that would make the figure cost a little bit of money. So giving her a shield and the lasso, well, she does actually, no, the lasso of truth is on here, but the lasso is plastic and it's already molded onto the figure. Now, speaking of this Wonder Woman figure, this figure of Wonder Woman is fantastic. I really like the way how she looks, very much like how she looked in the comic, the Endless Winter comic, with the ponytail's plastic and everything, and also the face sculpt is good, also making her look a little aged. And I do like the detailing done on her hair, which is good, and detailing on her entire outfit for Endless Winter, so that's good. And this amount of hair, this amount of fur on the back for a wool hair, let's just put it that way. So that's some good detailing on that for a cape for this Wonder Woman during the winter time too. So like I said, the lasso of truth. So I thought the lasso of truth would be something that would be a separate accessory, where, because usually when I think Wonder Woman, when she's not wielding a sword and a shield, she would have lasso of truth and have people tell the truth, have that lasso of truth wrap around you and make you tell the truth about everything. And that's just what Wonder Woman does. And that's what I love. Now, there will be future Wonder Woman figures I will get where the lasso of truth would be an accessory and not something separate. But there will be some Wonder Woman figures where the lasso of truth is not in her possession at the moment, which is not really that good. But again, you got her sword, so let's take a look at that sword of hers. And I like the detail and everything, paint on the on the accessory. Let's put the sword in hand, see how it looks in her, because in her possession where she's battle ready to. Yeah, putting these accessories in these hands by McFarlane are very difficult. Like, why are the hands so closed and so, like, I have to screw in the accessory in order for this to happen. Okay, now we got, Diana with her sword ready to attack and fight. So just like that, like all the Amazonians, and yeah, she's ready to fight and all that. So there you have it. And yeah, but it's just the only thing that she doesn't have is her shield, which, okay, I guess I'm fine with, because for this figure, if they had, like I said, if they had included the shield for this figure, she probably would have cost a little bit more, because giving her all the accessories, because you got that Frost King torso piece, so the figure would have been packed with too much to add to the thing. So I guess, well, that makes sense from a marketing perspective for this wave, and when you do Wonder Woman for this wave. So there you have it in that display. And take a look at that for now. But man, putting the arms on Frost King from Batman, and then the torso area for Wonder Woman was tough. But we'll take a look at her articulation until I take some few photos to add for the gallery, and probably one of the photos to have for the thumbnail. Alright, and last but certainly not least, time to talk about her articulation points and how she plays, and then we'll stack her up with Batman so far in the wave, and then we're finished. So, in terms of her head, in terms of turning her head, due to the ponytail and due to the lower end, of the tail, you can turn her head left and right at least, but I don't know about all the way, because, yeah, you can't all the way. That's as far. And then tilt her head up and down. Then you got the butterfly joint. Well, the only visible butterfly joint is on the right arm, because due to the fur cape, you're not going to be able to do much with the left arm because this is blocked off by that cape, unfortunately. You can get some elbow crunches because, man, Wonder Woman got some serious long arms. God damn, Wandy. Oh my god. So you got them arms out and then flex those arms so we can see how, yeah, just looking at how long her arms are for this figure. And then for the elbow crunch on the left arm, well, unfortunately, again, due to the, the cut off and the blocking off with the cape, you're not going to do much of the elbow. But this is as far as the left arm for her elbow crunch can go. And especially, I like the way how she has that balled fist going too. Like, she's very super powerful and stuff too. Okay. No abdomen crunch, unfortunately, so can't do that. In terms of her leg, now try not to make the mistake with Batman from this wave. The knee crunch is just like this. So you got the knee crunch, but man, she got so much Amazonian armor on her. I'm not kidding. And then let's try to lift this leg up so we can get that knee crunch on the left leg. And yeah, it's real tough on her. So okay, there you go with that, with the left leg. And also she wasn't standing very well on the background. I think it's best put her on the display stand just for safe measure, because she's not standing very well. Because I have a few female character figures that I've gotten so far in the last couple of months where they'll stand okay and fine, but then you got, if the figure's got some really skinny feet and skinny legs, they're not going to stand very well in this background. I don't know why. But she'll probably stand a little bit well on the display stand, but just not on my background normally. And now let's take a look at Endless Winter Wonder Woman with Endless Winter Batman. And yes, my friends, I definitely support a Batman Wonder Woman ship. So here's Batman and Wonder Woman standing together, part of the Build a Frost King wave. So all that remains now is Black Adam and Green Lantern. So there you go. I think Wonder Woman, since she's the only female in the wave, she plays pretty good, despite some of the restrictions due to the heavy amount of, armor and everything to her and that fur cape. So therefore, there you have it. So in final thoughts, this is a good Wonder Woman figure. Yeah, and there's plenty more to come, obviously. So tune in next time when I discuss Black Adam from the wave, since he has Frost King's legs. So Black Adam is next, even though he was actually the last in the wave.